Yo! Welcome back to another edition of the Cruising Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Cruz, and today is Tuesday, October 10th. Oh my goodness. We are almost midway through October. This is getting crazy, guys. The speed of everything is like the speed of light. I don't like it. I'm gonna need time to slow down just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me try to fix my. There we go. There we go. There we go. We got to go. But where you can find the Cruise Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere else you can find your podcast needs. That's where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you find latest updates to the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nice Town Finest. Hey, yeah. And if you get a chance, well, whenever you get a chance, go on Apple Podcasts. Please leave a rating and review of the pod. That'll be great. That'll be awesome. Or if you can leave a rating and review on Spotify, that'll be awesome. Also, I will love you. It might kiss you. No, I probably won't kiss you. You probably don't want me to do that. That's fine. It's awesome. But no, but seriously, please leave something if you have a chance, especially if you're watching or listening right now. And like and subscribe on YouTube. That'd be great. Also, I would definitely not argue with that. I might even give you a hug. Who knows? A hug will happen, right? A hug's cool. I think that's a coach. I mean, not what's the word? I don't know. Who cares? You know, I think it's a good word. I think that's malleable. No, okay, cool. All right. So, um, today, man, I've been running into issues. The problem is right now, man. I'm as y'all probably can hear, my allergies are fucking with me. And also I am just fucking tired, man. I'm mentally and physically tired of shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like it just seems like somebody just wants like it just seems like just something is just throwing haymakers left and fucking right. And life is throwing me haymakers right now, and I'm trying to move through them like Rocky, man. You know, Rocky 2, of course, because we're gonna get up first, of course, unless some of us might disagree that Rocky got up first. But hey, that's cool. It's okay. It's cool. But but my problem right now is just, man, I feel like the attack is coming and it's happening right now, and I'm really just irritated as fuck. I'm frustrated and irritated as shit because in my 34 years of life, I've never dealt with so much bitch assness. Like this shit's it's just wild as fuck to me, man. I just really think so. I just so much of my things is just I things I can't really talk about right now. But it's just it sucks because you get to a point in life where things should be going smoothly. Like at least it's gonna be a few bumps in the road and things like that. But you have to deal with people in life sometimes that want to take from you. And the only things they want to do is take and fucking take and just not give or anything. You know what I mean? It would be nice, to get something, but I'm at a point where with the villain, especially with the villain arc, where I just truthfully don't give a fuck. And I do wear my heart, I do wear my emotions. I wear my emotions on my face at all times, and also my body language and things like that, because I truthfully, if I don't like you, I'm not going to fuck with you. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat anything else anymore. There will be no sugarcoating no more, because I haven't. There's nothing. I've tried the nice way. I tried to be nice to people, and apparently, me being nice and me trying not to complain and things like that, and say what's actually on my mind. Apparently, that's not fucking working. So now I have to go to the point where fuck your feelings. I'm just going to tell the truth, because it's just that's easier for me now. And that's an easier route to go by. I'm trying to be nice. I tried, man. It's been a very difficult road. I know everybody, people want to take, certain routes to fuck with me. But I'm just like, yo, at this point, um, you are trying to get me with a death by a thousand cuts, but you're cutting yourself at the same time. Like, I don't understand, like, why are you fucking with me? Why are you motherfuckers just want to take shit? And I don't. it's cool. I mean, that's fine if that's what you think you can do to me. That's all right, cool, man. Live your life, bro. I don't understand why, it's so hard for another motherfucker to see somebody else succeed, dog. See somebody else, doing better you know, than trying to make generational wealth. Like I don't understand that part. I don't get the hate and shit. You know what I'm saying? You like it like motherfuckers is pulling themselves from their bootstraps and you sitting here trying to fucking push them right back down into fucking sandals, worn out sandals at that. I've never understood that part. Like it's not even a crab in a barrel situation. It's just a dickhead being a dickhead situation. And it's just I don't get it, man. I've never gotten it. I never will get it. I never will get that. I'll never be a person. I'm here for the betterment of people. That's how I feel I am. That's why I think God put me on this earth to be is to help to help my neighbor, to help other people, to make sure somebody else is succeeding where, maybe I failed that first. You know what I mean? I failed the first time. And I'm be like, look, man, these are some of the pitfalls you might want to stay away from. That's I feel like that's my mission right now. And I mean that right now that's my mission. I don't know what my mission will be later on in life, but right now I feel like my mission in life right now is for the betterment of people, for people to enjoy themselves, to be not just be entertainment, but make sure that if you are around me and you're getting it and you just was supposed to be out, playing playing a game or something like that, like we're gonna have enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's where that's my life. I feel like that's where I'm supposed to be. That's what the cruising podcast is supposed to be about, man. Entertainment. Like this, you might be on a long drive on a 18 wheeler or whatever, and this podcast helps you get through that, man. I really hope so. I mean, that'd be great. Like I said, man. Today was Mental Health Day, and today was a very trying day on my mental health. Like I didn't even know it was this bad for me. Emotionally and things like that. It's just I've been trying to keep shit in check, man. It's just I've definitely haven't let anything boil over to a point to where I'm snapping, but I think people are trying to get me to that point, and I'm laughing at them because I'm just like I'm in control of myself. I really am. I feel amazing. I feel great. And I truthfully like I despise fuckers that want to ruin somebody else's joy. I truly do. I really despise motherfuckers like that. And it bothers the shit out of me. I'm like it never that's something that never made sense to me. I just why because you're feeling shitty, you want to make someone else feel shitty, man. Is that what it is, bro? Look, man, I'm gonna let you know right now, bro. I might feel shitty in the moment, but I'm probably gonna let you know I'm gonna feel fucking fantastic later on. Yeah, you ain't gonna win. How about that shit? So, yeah, man, it's a constant struggle right now, and with the summer that I had to deal with, and now with news that I got today, it's just like, what the fuck are we doing here, dog? What the fuck is going on? I can't exactly explain what's going on right now, but things are going to it's about to get a little topsy turvy here in a little bit. I think I got too comfortable. I think that's my problem. I got too comfortable. I started getting comfortable, and something had to shake that comfortableness, and that's fine. That's cool. To me, I think I've been in Texas a little too long. I've been in one like, all right. So if you guys know my past, of course, um, I'm probably we lived in Philly for about 5 of my years, and then South Jersey, pretty much East Philadelphia for another 5 years, and then we lived in, Virginia. Then I lived in Virginia for a good 10 years, right? Just about a good 10 years, and I've been in Texas. Texas has been the longest place I've been in my life, which is probably 14 years now. Wow, I've been in Texas for 14 years? Yeah, since 2000, yeah, almost 14 years. So, you know that's 4 years too long in one state, apparently, man. In like, a 2-year stint in Delaware, in and out of Delaware and Texas. You know what I'm saying? So I think I've been here too long. I got comfortable here, and it might be time for a change of scenery, dog. Like I might be. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know what it is. I wish I could tell you what it is, but it isn't. I mean, you will like one place to be your forever home, but like the way my life has gone, there's no such thing as me being. We're nomads. I fuck it. That's all I can really tell you. We're nomads. Ain't nothing else. The fuck was that? Oh, right. That was weird. There's no ifs, ands about it, man. I think it's just a nomad, and I'm just like, maybe I'm just been here too long. Who knows? I don't know. Fuck, man. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, I don't pave that road. Somebody else does. You know what I'm saying? I just walk it. Um, I mean, it's just sometimes you just got need a change, man. I guess I don't fucking know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe this summer was trying to tell me like, yo, we just this shit's gonna, it's gonna. This is tsunami, buddy. You can't ride this wave. Oh fuck, man. It's just I'm sorry, my allergies are fucked, so my voice sounds weird. That's on me. I'm having more and more people come up to me about the podcast. It's pretty cool. I mean, wanting to be on, and there's certain stipulations to try to get onto the pod. I might, I will reach out to people. That's my thing. I'll probably reach out to you, and probably become a little bitch and not forget, but like man, hopefully they don't answer this shit because I'm scared. I don't know how this conversation's going to go. No, you know how you have that it's like a feeling. I don't know why. It's like a fuck man, impending doom. It's impending doom feeling where like this podcast, like you start to think about it, like that thought does sneak into your head, like where you forget about the possibility, like you forget about positivity, or you start to think about shit, man. This might not turn out well. They might hate me after this. I don't know. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to control. Sometimes I don't know how to control impulse. I don't know. Like I hope this person doesn't hate me after talking to them and stuff. Like that's my problem right now. That's from people I know. So for people to come up to me about people I don't know, that's complete impending doom, and I have no positivity towards that, especially if I don't know the motherfucker. Um, I wouldn't mind having people on here, but there has to be, first of all, a reason for you to join here, to have a conversation here. And secondly, like this isn't just like certain people have an open door policy. You can't just sit here and invite yourself into this door. Like you can't just sit here and be like, man, nah, that's not how this shit works. Is that you have to be? It's like a vampire. You have to be invited in. Like I understand like that part of the story. Like you just try to jump on here and it's not this. I think people think this shit's easy and it's not. I'm telling you this shit right now. It ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? I make it look easy. Nah, I'm playing. Pimping ain't easy either, man, but motherfuckers get it done. No, but I just want to let people know for future references. Um, if you want to come onto the podcast, first of all, um, you know, if you're using a third party, um, make sure that you have social medias because I have to be able to promote this motherfucker. I'm letting you know this is the rules and stipulations. If you're hearing this and you don't understand what I'm saying, I want to make sure it's very abundantly clear. There has to be a way for me to communicate with you, first of all. Secondly, there needs to be a way for us to be able to promote the podcast. So if you're jumping onto here, you have to be able to promote it. You know what I'm saying? What's the reason for you to join a fucking internet based thing without being able to promote it? I don't understand that part of the story. Um, also you need to be able to come here with a conversation. Like, have you listened to this podcast before? Do you know what the podcast is about? There's just not just random shit that comes out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are poignant things I talk about a lot. So I'm trying to understand it. Like, I know I talk about random shit most of the time, and I talk about my personal life a lot too. But like, this isn't. This like there has to be some type of point. to the conversation. Like, I want to invite one of my fraternity brothers on here, and he is a comic book artist, or also an artist. It's something I'm really into. You know what I'm saying? Something that actually intrigues me. That actually, when he was doing it on Twitch, actually, like, I don't know why, but it's like a soothing thing to watch somebody do something you can't do. I know I've said this before, I'm sorry, but it's soothing for me. And I want to tell him, like, yo, man, it's just, I know it's gonna sound weird, but it's soothing. I don't know. Like, we could talk, like, if we walk in here and talk about sports, okay, we can do that. Talk about anime. All right, cool. But we have to be able to have a conversation, at least 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I I need to know what's going on. So, for people to come, like, you can't just walk up to somebody and be like, "I want to be on your podcast." That don't make any sense, especially when you don't have any way to promote it, and for me to communicate with you. Like, I don't make any, like, I don't understand that part. So I'm letting it be known. So if we for now on, that I do have an email address on my Instagram. Okay. There's an email address on the Instagram. There's also a Facebook group, you know what I'm saying, where you can like it. There's also a Twitter, you know what I'm saying, where you can, send an instant message. What the fuck is that? Okay, it's just a dog doing dog shit. Okay. And you know what I mean, there's ways to communicate with me, you know what I'm saying? Especially through, I don't there's too many ways. Okay. On my Instagram, I mean, yeah, on my Instagram, you can just go on my Instagram. It's a public Instagram, and there's a way to just say contact me, and it will send you to an email. I'm just putting it out there so people can understand that's where you can find my email, because my handwriting is fucking horrendous. I'm just letting y'all know that's where you can find how to contact me, because I need, like, and I will get it. Trust me, I check my emails all every day. Okay, I check it every day. All right. I'm not one of those people that don't check their emails. I check it every single day. Please don't send me a virus or dick pics. That'd be great. I would not need any of that shit. Okay. I'm just letting you guys know. I will block you or find you, and we will have to fight. I'm just letting them be known. But but like I said, that's the way to contact me. You know what I'm saying? There is a contact button on Instagram for my email address. I don't think, yeah, my number's not on there. Fuck that. No, I would never do that. But there is an email address. And it will go straight to my email. Like, you can go straight to the email and just send me an email if that's the case. Like, I have no problem with that. Just and talk and tell me what you want to talk about. What are you interested in, or things like that. That'd be great. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting this shit be known right now for the fucking future, because I get this question a lot. I from multiple people. It's not just one. I'm just letting it be known. It's not one person. This is multiple people. I want to make sure it's understood that that's the way to get in contact with me. Okay. So, especially, like, you have to come with a conversation though. Like, I can drive one, but, like, I need to know why you here. Pretty much. What interests you about my podcast? Like, I don't understand. Have you listened to it? Do you know what I talk about? Do you know how I talk about it? You know what I'm saying? You gotta, it's difficult. Like, I've listened to other people from Palooza, and I've enjoyed their podcasts. I love listening to them. And I really hope one day soon that we all can collaborate and just, fam bam it. These my peoples, man. So, especially I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been listening to WBM podcast a lot. And the motherfuckers definitely are my speed. I ain't gonna lie. Them guys is funny. If you guys get a chance, definitely go check them out. Fusion High. Definitely check out Fusion High. And then Comicast, because you guys know I did a podcast. Used to do Warrior Cast with Michael Carr. I miss doing those. Oh man, those are fun. There was something I can look forward to my Sunday. I used to can look forward to Sundays and wake up and I would never think I would be like looking forward to waking up at 10 o'clock on a Sunday to talk about Warrior. And then also I watch Warrior like the night before and stuff like that and take notes. It's Y'all understand, man. I used to love doing that shit. I love doing it. I need to have Michael on the podcast for real again, or be on comic cast, whatever one. I don't care. And yeah, man. So we're like I said, we're about to start ramping up having guests on here. So like I said, that's where you can contact me on the emails. Make sure that come with the heat, baby, because I'm coming with heat, with the hot fire. Yeah, with the hot fire. Yeah, yeah. All right. So I love the NFL. I love watching football. Okay, I love it. Y'all, I think you guys know what I'm about to go into. It's the Taylor Swift situation where the whole listen to me, man. I want to make sure this is abundantly clear. Y'all ain't do this shit when when Jay-Z and Beyonce were courtside when after Jay-Z bought the fucking Brooklyn Nets and shit. I don't understand like the cachet. I really don't. I'm happy that she's an Eagles fan. Makes me very happy, Taylor. Thank you for being an Eagles fan. And the Swifties, good shit. I'm glad. You know what I like about the Taylor? You know what? Bump that. You know what I like about the Taylor Swift situation? Is that there are more female eyes on the NFL now. It's kind of crazy because I think they said that like the percentages went up, I think like 25% or some shit. That's pretty cool, man. Like I think that's cool. I think that actually furthers the game. To tell the truth, I know it sounds crazy, but that furthers the game a little bit. But but how many of them are going to latch on like after Taylor Swift, this sensation of Taylor Swift, after this is gone, how many of them are going to latch on to it? You know what I'm saying? How many of them are going to teach their daughters or their kids, talk to them about football and have them sit down and watch football, have a favorite football team and shit like that, become actual fans of the sport? That's pretty cool. That I like that part. The worst part about it is that she is invading my sports space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't had to hear about Taylor Swift. I'm sorry, hold on. I don't hear about Taylor Swift at all. Like she is nowhere on my radar whatsoever until she invaded my sports space. And that bothered me a lot. I'm just sitting here like, yo, every 10 seconds, y'all gonna flash up to her press box during a Kansas City Chiefs game. Why can't I enjoy a Kansas City Chiefs game? How come I can't enjoy fucking Red Zone and like Scott Hansen doesn't get on there and be like, guys, breaking news? Like he literally said breaking news, like somebody got injured or something. I'm sitting here like, yo, who the fuck got injured? Taylor is not in Minneapolis. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Why am I here? Why'd you do that? That's not cool. I'm thinking somebody just got injured. I'm sitting there checking my fantasy team, making sure nobody got injured. There's no catastrophic injury that's going to fuck my fantasy season up. So you sitting here doing this. Oh, well, Taylor Swift isn't there. Why is that big news for me? That doesn't help me. Does that help? Does Taylor put fucking points on my fantasy team? No? Okay, cool. Why the fuck did I need to know that? I don't care. Also, next, you know what I'm saying? Did she score a touchdown? Does that give more points to the Eagles since she's an Eagles fan? Doesn't. So why the fuck am I being told about this? How's it help me? You know what I'm saying? How's it help the public? I don't need to know that shit. It's just annoying now. Now, I liked it when the NFL never showed celebrities. They never showed celebrities. They would show. I'm sorry, never. I wouldn't say never. They would do it sometimes. Like if like say Kevin Hart was there or somebody, you know what I mean? Like Kevin Hart is an Eagles fan, of course. Oh, my bad. I know, guys. Paul Rudd, who was a Chiefs fan. Okay, yeah, I know. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like random celebrity sightings. That's cool. That's for basketball. That's always been for basketball. Football was always different. I don't know why. It was always a grittiness to it. Where like, the celebrities are there, but they're like fucking, they're not pampered up and looking nice and shit like that. They're, they in their fucking full garb, not looking like regular fans. In basketball, yeah, they come and dress up and shit like that. But football, like you'll see Mike Trout sitting in the front row of the Eagles games with a hoodie and maybe a hat. You know what I'm saying? Like they're roughing it, just like the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? Like it was some type of grittiness to it. And it just seems like that grittiness is starting to go. I think the the safer football, the safer the NFL gets, I think the less grit, of course, the less grittiness that we'll have for it, and less. I'm not saying manliness. That's just dumb as fuck. I hate when somebody, oh my god, the NFL's not for men anymore because they're not getting their heads taken off. Ooh, I think y'all forgot that these men have families. I think you forgot that these men are humans. I truly think y'all forgot that part of the story. That they have to go home to someone, that someone needs to talk to them. Like they have to be able to communicate with their wife or their children after this. Like this isn't supposed to be for life. They're playing a children's game for about 10 to 15 years, possibly. If you're a running back, maybe 2. But I think that part of the story is forgotten. I understand. Yeah, this is what they signed up for. No, it's not. That's not what they signed up for. They signed up to play the game that they love. That's not what they signed up for. You didn't sign up to go fucking like jump in and out of. You know what I mean? Like you didn't sign up for, whatever fuck you got to deal with, the emotional damage that you have to deal with outside of, your actual workspace. You know what I'm saying? You didn't sign up for that. So why the fuck would you sit there and talk about someone else that, cool, he's making millions and millions of dollars, but why are you hating? That's the part, man. Yeah, what they signed up for, so hook up. Motherfucker, why can't they have a safer workspace just like you allowed to have a safer workspace? The fuck? That's their workspace. I'm sorry, that's their office. Can you slip on the floor? You know what I'm saying? Can your boss come over there and clothesline the fuck out of you? No, because it's unsafe and also unethical. You know what I'm saying? So why is that a problem for you? Oh man, well, football, well, that's just new millennial shit. No, that's just fucking safe shit. That's what you're supposed to do as other human beings, because these bodies that we have, they break. They break very easily. You know who says shit like that? Motherfuckers that aren't manly men. Okay, motherfuckers that ain't never walk on a fucking football field and wish they could. It's okay that you wish it, but like, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up. Goodness gracious, man. I hate when people say that shit, yo. It bothers the hell out of me. Ugh. Man, okay. Sorry, my fault. Sorry, guys. My bad. That was a rant, and I take full blame for that rant. And that it all views and things are expressed by Andrew fucking Cruz. You fucking right. By Andrew Cruz. I'm not saying my middle name. Fuck that. My middle name's somewhere. I know you guys probably find it. You fucking stalkers. let me stop. But like I said, man, I love the NFL. You know what I like too is like even UFC has celebrity sightings, right? But they kind of look like they it's like a halfway for them. It's kind of weird. It's like a halfway for them, where it's like they want to look gritty, like they're going to carry do the whole ooh look, I'm throwing shadow punches, like shit like that, or like flexing or something like that. But they still like wearing a Versace shirt, you know what I'm saying? Something cool, but I just think that the NFL was always different in that type of deal, man. It just seems like these past couple weeks they kind of like fell off of that, and they wonder why ratings went down. It isn't because of the woke things, stupid motherfuckers. I truthfully dislike oh my gosh, I don't watch anything because they're too woke. Stupid motherfuckers, man. I hate. Sorry, I'm sorry. My bad. Sorry, I'm sorry. We're gonna continue on. Gen V. We're talking about it, baby. No, we're not. I'm not going to give spoilers for the show. I just want to let you guys know to watch the motherfucker. Okay. Hey, listen. I'll give you guys time. Actually, I'm gonna have a full review of the whole season when the season is done. I'm just letting you guys know right now. I love the show so far. I like that they didn't stray away from the boys that much. They didn't stray away from the boys like the raunchiness, the violence, all that shit. I'm so happy that they did. Actually, I think they might have doubled down on what the boys were doing, and I love it. I'm a fan of it. I'm happy that they did that. I'm happy they never strayed away from it because there's no reason to. You know, well, these are college kids trying to. I don't give a fuck. If this is supposed to be a satire, that's what the boys is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a satire of superheroes. Like you're supposed to have an evil Superman, an evil Flash, shit like that. So I want to be. I'm very happy with the show so far. I love the storyline that they've concocted. I love that they only showed like one or two of the original cast of the boys to kind of get you hooked in a little bit, try to bring you in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Bring you in, but that's pretty much all they did. They're they're having, like, if you've read the comic books, of course they have different people from the comic books. I never read the comics. I'm not gonna lie to you. Never read the boys comics. Kind of makes me want to. Actually, the only boys comics that I read was Hero Gasm, mostly because it came out during Free Comic Book Day. Kind of weird comic book to come out during Free Comic Book Day, but I'll ask some questions, man. I bought it anyway, and I saw some very ridiculous shit. Let's just say there was some very yeah, that happened. That happened. That comic happened. That comic book happened. We're just gonna keep it, we're gonna leave it at that. The comic book happened. But yeah, man, if you guys definitely get a chance to go see go watch the Gen V. I think they're 4 episodes deep right now. Yeah, 4. They're 4 episodes deep right now. Definitely go check that out. I highly recommend. Going to another thing that I highly recommend is Peacock's original From the Story of John motherfucking Wick, the prequel of Winston, or one of our favorite. What is he? What is he? Concierge? No, he's not a concierge. Whatever. He's our favorite hotel owner, played by Ian McShane. But I would like to say that we get the Continental. We have the Continental. It finally comes out. We have the third part. We have 3 parts so far. I think that's all we're getting. Actually, is 3 parts if I remember correctly. I want to say that this was John Wick with an actual storyline of not just going around killing motherfuckers. But this was John Wick if John Wick had a storyline. And it did not fuck up. I don't think so. If you guys got a problem with it, you something wrong with you. Like, this shit right here, the violence was second to none. It was John Wick level violence. And the story behind it was there's only one thing there's one thing that I was hoping for. Not that I didn't like. There was something I was hoping for. And I don't want to spoil it yet until like maybe Friday. If the third part doesn't come out on Friday, we're doing full spoiler at Continental. This is just a non-spoilery fucking review of it so far. So I was hoping for a certain situation to arise, and now I know that is never going to happen on this from this show. And it's really, for me, it was like a John Wick like upbringing. But this, once again, John Wick does not show up on here. This is 1955. Okay, this is way before John Wick. So once again, I still think John Wick is a fucking Matrix simulation. And if anybody has a problem with what I'm saying, fuck you. So with that, that I guess we're gonna call that the show right now. But I know you guys are like on the cliffhanger about this Continental shit. I'm letting you know that each episode is about a movie length. The first episode I want to say is an hour and 30 minutes. The second one I think is an hour and 10, and the last one is almost an hour 30. About hour 37. I think, yeah, hour and 37 minutes. So movie length episodes. I mean, they really did give us, and they gave us a lot of story. They gave us a lot of background, and I really think they did an amazing job. I really do. Telling the story, the action behind it, like the action is like, of course it's John Wick, but John Wick action, but man, shit, like seeing the high table in the 50s and how they operated, and Mel Gibson killed his fucking part, man. Mel Gibson in this show, oh wow, wow, that dude, wow. The dude that plays Sharon did an amazing job as him too. The guy that played Winston, great job. a really all around great cast. I think shit, man. Fuck, it was just amazing. I like, damn, this was a good show. This was a good show, but you need to, like, pack your bags and get your sleeping bags on, and definitely be ready to watch this show, because it's like, it's a while. It's a while, and it's a wild ride, and it keeps you on the edge of your seat the whole time. And like, I'm telling you, I'm just fuck, man, it was so good. That's all I have to say. But I'm letting you guys know Friday will probably be a full spoiler review of the Continental for sure, and I cannot wait for the ballerina. If the ballerina is even close to this shit, oh, oh my gosh. And yeah, I don't know if they canceled that or not. I know I saw something like they had bad news about it, but maybe because of the strike and everything. But if they come out with the ballerina, and like I said, if it's even like 75% of this shit, I'm not ready. We're not ready. That's all I'm saying. You just guys just aren't ready. So I would like to say where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere else you can find your podcast needs. That's where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find latest updates of the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nightstown Finance. And I want to let you guys know I love all of you. Make sure that none of the comments that were said today were directed at one person. Okay, they were not directed at one group. They were not. It was just thoughts. I'm just letting you know, just in case you start to get a little butthurt about it. I'm just letting you know this is directed to the ether. Okay, just making sure. Actually, it's really just public service announcements, just letting you guys know. So, but what I need you guys to do also is leave a rating and review on the podcast. Also, leave a rating and review on Spotify. Please let us know how you were doing, man. I I would say today was a low point, but at the same time, it was a high point because I'm here. I'm talking to you guys, and this is what clears my head. This is what clears my thoughts. This is what helps with everything, man. I don't think you guys understand how much this helps. I mean, talking to the ether about my problems. This is like my video diary with movie reviews and anime. But yeah, please leave a rating and review, and Spotify for sure. Tell me how you were doing. This is definitely a very important question on the Spotify, man, because I definitely need to know. Just say, hey man, I'm doing good, or doing, it could be better, yeah, or whatever, and tell you true feelings. So and also like and subscribe on YouTube, please. That would be beautiful. I love you. So with that, I like to say I love all you guys. You're once again, if you're having any bad thoughts, please make sure you call someone. What is it, 999 now? I think it's 999 is the hotline. And also make sure you talk to somebody, man. Out, it's better to let it out than fucking keep that shit in. The world's better with you in it. Okay. And with that, I like to say I love you guys. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.